Hello and welcome back to From the Park. It's match day once again and Harpenden Town take on Harpenden Borough at Rothamsted Park in the Premier Division.
Before we get started though, we have some great merch opportunities for you. Come collect your 1T1 Town jumper here at the clubhouse at Harpenden Town, or you can click on all our social media links to be able to get one.
Yes, welcome back to From the Park, and if you want to see the merchandise, do go look at the socials, some really nice stuff on there. And if you want to look at today's matchday programme, the link will also be on our socials for that. But today it is Harpenden Town versus Harpenden Borough, a tough test for the Harps off the back of a disappointing defeat last week to Wormley Rovers. I caught up with Saj before the game to hear their reaction to that and going into today. Saj, let's talk about last week firstly. It wasn't an ideal result, it was quite an emotional one as well. What was your assessment?
To be fair, I think from minute one we didn't play to our level, and it bit us in the arse. We know we were better than that. We know we're better than that, and the performance didn't reflect that at all. And really disappointing. You could lose a game of football, but there are manners in the way you lose it, and I don't think last week was a way to lose a football game in any stretch.
But looking at today, you've had now a week to regroup at training. So how instrumental was training before today?
You know, so important. We had 2 really good training sessions. Boys, the attitude is so important after a loss, and that's what enables us to kind of bounce back and have confidence going into this game. Obviously, against a tough opposition, we had to think about how they play, how they set up, and me, Hawksy, Haggers, we all constructed a session plan to obviously try and get 3 points today.
And you say you want to get the 3 points today. What's the team news looking like in order to try and accomplish that?
Well, I mean, you've got Danny Webb back into the starting lineup, which is obviously huge, and we've got the likes of Dylan Joyce back as well. I have to mention it. Dylan Joyce and Josh Codling were unbelievable at training. So they obviously return back into the starting lineup, which is a huge boost for us. They're going to come in with confidence, and hopefully Danny Webb can continue kind of where he left off, scoring goals.
Well, thank you very much for your words. Good luck today.
Cheers.
Cheers. So they are the words from Saj ahead of today after the defeat to Wormley Rovers. So they're thinking positively after the training in the week, and they're looking to get 3 points. A few changes to the team sheet today. John Clements coming back from injury on the bench. Dylan Joyce starts in the lineup, and we also have George Wild starting in the first team. Starting on the bench in the first team from the development side. He caught up with Michael Nathan and Abid Khan earlier.
So George and Michael, this is George's first time in the professional side. How great is it to have a player like him in the squad?
Yeah, fantastic. Look, he's worked extremely hard during pre-season, 18s and development. He's been standout. So look, it's the right opportunity for us to bring in a youngster like George who's got good technical ability. So yeah, it'll fit him up.
Yeah, so George, this is your first time in the team. How are you feeling, first of all, buzzing?
Very excited being involved in this team. It's a good team, good setup. It's a really good place to be.
Yeah, so obviously, unfortunate result last week, but how are you feeling? How do you feel like you can make a change? How can you feel like you can make an impact on this today?
A bit more attacking threat from me to the technical player. I get through balls through the middle, more shots off.
Yeah. So, Michael, obviously, it's amazing to be able to have that development pipeline, that pipeline for academy talent. So, how great does that feel to have?
It's fantastic. I've been here for 5.5 years now, and every year so far we've had a real good pathway from 18 through development, from development to first team. So it doesn't change. It's going to continue. So George is just a start really. There's some really good lads in the development team that are playing well, plus the 18s. So look, it's the pathway's there. The boys have just got to keep doing what they're doing, head down, work hard, and they'll get an opportunity.
Set to go into today's game, and before today there is a minute's silence to remember Billy Vigor, who tragically passed away earlier this week. Here are the key moments from today's game of Harpenden Town versus Harpenden Borough in the Premier Division.
Well done. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. All you got to do.
Oh, go on, Dylan. Go on, Henry. Danny. No, yeah, it's just a bit sad.
Ethan, how much is it for you to get? £9. It's not too bad.
How much is it for you, Doc?
Come on, ref, man. It's offside, I think. I don't know what's going on.
Use the slecks. You leg. What the hell?
So, Ben, a very tough way to end that game after quite a good performance. What's your assessment?
I think it was much better than Wormley. We, again, if I'll be honest with you, we have been getting away with it a little bit recently in terms of performances. We haven't really been there. Wormley was a really poor one, so today's game was a lot better in terms of doing the right things at the right time. So, yeah, today was much better. Again, we've conceded 2 goals that, again, can be avoided moving forward, but we're still learning, very young team as well, so players coming in, and as you know, the injury list is ridiculous, so we're missing a lot of experienced boys in that team. So.
And talking about the lads, what was the reaction like after the full-time whistle today? I think a few of the lads were surprised it came at the time it came,
Yeah.
and then it was quite a robust end to the game.
It was a one of the weirdest games I've ever been involved in, especially at the end, because obviously the referee just didn't know who to send off, and he got his red card out. So obviously that happened, and then he finally got to that decision, and then obviously we believe we should have got a penalty at the end of the game, because for us it was pretty clear on Clemo. And then the whistle ended. He said there was 8 minutes apparently to still play, and then the whistle went. So we were a bit bamboozled by the fact that we were ready to go and play another 8 minutes, and then he literally just ended the game. So frustrating one. I think it was to be honest, a bit of a basketball game today, like back and forward, like continually. Like we've got to control that a bit better moving forward. But as I said at the start, we are looking to improve week in, week out, and it's going to take time.
And lastly, looking ahead, Arlesey, another tough test. Do you take today as motivation going into that?
Yeah, we have to. We have to. Again, we're obviously going to lose Sam. I don't know for however many games, so there's going to be another change in there. Boys coming back, boys not being available. So yeah, we have to take that in as, you know, a good performance day. We've got a point there. Harpenden Borough, everyone's been telling us they're going to be up there or thereabouts. As I said to the boys since the start of the season, we're not talking about winning leagues or getting in the promotion areas. We just need to improve week in, week out. And if we do that and we take majority of that performance into Arlesey, we'll be okay. But if we do anything under that, then we're going to struggle. So that's literally what I've been saying to the boys since the start of the season. Game by game, don't worry about anything else.
Well, thank you very much for talking
Cheers,
to us.
mate.
Appreciate
Top
it.
man.
Full time here at Rothamsted Park. Harpenden Town to Harpenden Borough to Mickey. Very clearly emotional, but a much better performance on the positive side of the coin today. A lot more intensity. Danny Webb also back and scoring goals. It must have felt good for him as well.
Yeah, look, you know, we're starting to get a few players back now from injury. Dylan's back. Thought he was excellent today. Henry Jones has been unplayable this month, I think. Webby's back with a bang, 2 goals. I thought both wing backs in Izzy and Ollie were excellent first half. And look, we said at half time they wanted to turn it into a little bit of a battle, and I said to the back three, you don't need to get into that battle because, listen, Adrian Clifton he's getting on a bit, but he's vastly experienced, played national league football. So look, it's a case of give him half a yard, stand off him, let him win the first one, then we get in toes and win the second ones. So we did that better today, I think. Still two really sloppy goals to concede, in my opinion. I think we switched off for their first one, we switched off for their second one. So look, we scored 2 really good goals today. Could have had a few more. They could have had a few more. So, look, even game. I'll take a draw against Haringey. I think they're a very good side, and they'll be up there thereabouts in the season.
Absolutely. And just a few words also on Josh Codling, a fantastic performance at right back this season. As someone last season who wasn't as involved in the team, so then coming to the team to put the performances in, he's putting in this season. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, look, he's still got a lot to learn, the young lad, but what a player. And more importantly, what a young man himself. He fully understands when he's had a not so good game, and he talks and he wants to know where he can improve and how he can improve. He never shirks a challenge. He will never shirk training. He's always here. He's always putting 110% in. He might get frustrated at times, but he's from last season to this season. It's chalk and cheese. He's hit the ground running pre-season. He's been absolutely superb, and again today he was outstanding. Both fullbacks really, is Josh and Jack. And I thought Sam grew into the game. Had a little bit of a sloppy 10-15 minutes first half, but like I said at half time, he's playing up against a very, very good striker, and he just needs to be aware of that. And you don't always have to win the ball, so you can drop off, let them win it, pick toes, play seconds. So, but really happy with the performance overall. Listen, there was people talking over the last week about Wormley, and we weren't good. But Wormley, the league table's deceiving. Wormley are a good side, and we got them in a couple of weeks. But hopefully that puts a few people back in their place, and we move on to Tuesday against Arsley.
Tuesday against Arsley, indeed. My next question, just lastly, looking forward, coming towards the end of September, a very tough month of injuries, tough games, tough results. Yeah. A very emotional one, a roller coaster. How nice is it to sort of now move into a next month, a bit of a fresh period? Yeah,
of course it is. It's always nice. Look, I set them a target in September of 11, 12, 13 points, I think. So obviously not going to quite reach that with one game to go, but we've had a tough month. Biggleswade, Cockfosters, Tring, Haringey, Wormley and Arsley. That's a tough September. So to come out of that with any kind of credit, I think we've done ourselves proud. And then look, we go into October, and you know what happens then. This pitch is playable all year round, but we're going to have to go away on horrible pitches come October, November, December, and look to be a little bit more direct and harder to beat. A little bit of grit, determination, be a little bit more robust. So hopefully the players that are coming back from injury now, Carl Raho's 2 weeks away, I think. Got Freddie Stanley that's just come in. TC's back. DP hopefully training Thursday. So look, we've got some big players that are coming back, and look, see what we can do.
Well done on today.
Cheers, Toby.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Well, that was the thoughts of Ben and Mickey following their draw. You can go watch the full match highlights on our YouTube. Today it is Harpenden ladies side v Enfield. We caught up with Toby Owen just before the match to see what his thoughts were. Toby, so how are you feeling going into the match today?
Looking forward to it. You look forward to every game because it's another opportunity to do something great, and we've got a strong squad today, so I'm excited for it.
So we're playing Enfield today?
Yes.
So what do you know about that team? Do you think we've got a strong opposition against them? As in, do you think, compared to how we played before recently, do you think we've got a good look and start today?
Look, every team in this league is difficult, and results vary each week with every team. Some results are then really good, then some leave you really puzzled, and that goes for every team in this league, including ourselves at times, to be honest.
Yeah.
So no, every game's going to be a challenge. This one's going to be a tough one, maybe a different challenge because it's going to be a physical game. It's going to be a game where you might not like the game as much, but it's just about getting it done, really.
Yeah. So what are your top goals for this by the end of the match? What are you wanting them all to play? If you get what I mean, what? Yeah.
I want to win the game. It's about as simple as that, really.
Yeah,
to be fair, they don't have to win it. Sometimes you've just got to win ugly.
Yeah.
in the end of the day, if they come away with 3 points today, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Even if the performance sometimes isn't perfect, then you've got 3 points, haven't you?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just say that I've Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
Go, 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 go. There we go. It's Harpenden goes for that number 7.
Yeah.
After you can get number 7 because there's no deadline.
Yeah.
Right. And goal. I've been assessed today. You have no, so they absolutely take no risks.
So, a very good win today. What are your opinions on today's match? Like what? Yeah.
Oh, start to finish, we're magnificent. Really, really good in possession. Dominated the ball. Won all the first and second balls. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
How do you think your players play today? Like, do you think there's any improvements or anything?
Of course, this is the standard. We know how good we are. I know how good this team is. I have faith in that.
Yeah.
And all they did today is they just proved it. You know, we had so many outstanding performances across the pitch. Lucy being one of so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were just brilliant.
So if there could be one thing you think next time you can improve on, what do you think it would be?
Of course, we still conceded goals today. So
Yeah.
that will always be, that's always going to be our thing. Our problem at the moment is that for all the good work that we do in possession, we need to make sure that we're on point out of possession, and we're still conceding goals, which is a worry.
So we're from Lucy. So what do you think you excelled in today? Like, what do you think you did very well today compared to other weeks, maybe?
I think we were very clever and calm in possession. Sometimes we try and rush it. We know we can play and we know we can play, but it doesn't always come off. And I think today everyone trusted each other with the ball. There was a lot of kind of little movements. So I think in possession we were calm and collected, and we kind of built from the back, which is something we want to do. So I think all in all, from minute 1 to minute 90, apart from a couple of lapses with the goals, I think we did what we know we can.
So what's one personal improvement you think you can make on yourself for following this game today?
I think just I'm looking at the goals and I'm thinking I'm running backwards. I think just maybe clearing my lines quicker, getting back quicker, just that split second, kind of getting back quicker so we can clear that ball. But I think overall, you can pick out these things, but I think overall I played well today. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, sometimes in life you've got to take the wins when they come. Today was a good win. Take it and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's.
We could pick holes in it. We could pick holes in things, but in this league, it's tough. So when you do win, actually, there's a moment that you actually have to go and enjoy it. And
yeah.
Now that is it for this week's From the Park episode. Have a look at our socials to see the game highlights from this weekend.